welcome to the PCSS Connection Podcast. I'm your host, Buddy Pearson, the Communications and Marketing Supervisor here at the Putnam County Schools. We know it is the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, this is the last week of school before the winter break, and I know everybody's ready for a break. But hey, speaking of year, we have announced our Principal and our Supervisor of the Year. Yes, our Principal of the Year was Dr. Melissa Paulk, the Principal at Northeast Elementary. She was named our Principal of the Year for the district. And Dr. Diana Wood, the Pre-K through 4 Curriculum Supervisor. She was selected as the Supervisor of the Year. Well, last week we talked to Teachers of the Year, Dana Carr and Taylor Dyer, and we had with us this week the High School Teacher of the Year, Jessica Jackson of Vital. And joining us now is Jessica Jackson, the High School Teacher of the Year for Vital. And you think, Vital, Teacher of the Year, I mean, you still do some teaching.
Oh, yeah.
And you still have students. So, I mean, it all works out. It's just the students aren't actually in the classroom with you most of the time.
That's true, yes.
Yeah. So kind of explain how that works.
So my daily days, I Zoom with middle schoolers in the morning. And so it is a traditional, classroom just via Zoom. I share my screen with them with the notes on it. They have the notes on their computer, and we go over math examples and whatever lesson we're learning for the day. And then they just hop off Zoom, and I do this all through a little cubicle.
Yeah.
I have high school classes as well, and they are more online. We typically only Zoom before their tests, so it just kind of depends on where the students are. Sometimes I can have up to 8 appointments a day. Sometimes I just have my middle school Zooms. And then in the afternoon, I also meet in person with my Algebra 1 students who come to the Flex building. So that, again, is a more traditional environment where I can help my students one-on-one and get that time with them.
Awesome. So we came in, the prize patrol came in. How surprised were you?
I was very shocked. I've never seen that many people in that small staircase leading to our room. So I had no idea what was going on. I heard a lot of commotion, and then I heard a knock. And when I opened up the door, seeing that many people was crazy.
Yeah.
But I was very excited, and it was a very nice surprise.
So your students, they know now that you're the Teacher of the Year?
They do, yes.
Yes. How was their reaction?
They were excited, and, they were supportive, so I think that's great.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been working with the Vital program?
This is my second year with the Vital program.
Okay.
And previously I taught at Upperman High School for 5 years.
Okay. So you were actually in the classroom, now more of a Zoom style. What made you kind of transition over to Vital?
So it was actually, I got into tutoring, and I was helping with tutoring, and I was doing a lot of online tutoring. And I didn't really know about the Vital program. And while I was online tutoring, I was talking to a teacher who works in the Vital program, and they're like, well, that's what we do. We do this online teaching. And I was like, well, that'd be great if they had a math position open. And at the time they didn't. And then about a month later they did.
Yeah.
So it worked out perfectly. All the, pieces lay together, and I was able to apply for this job and get it and kind of, use my skills that I learned with online teaching and applying that to this job.
So what's the biggest difference, going from Upperman High School, students in the class, to now just, teaching them kind of more online?
Biggest difference is just that the environment that I work in.
Yeah.
I'm working, in a cubicle for most of the day. I'm responding to Zooming with students all day, so I'm still working with students from, the normal 8 to 3, but it is very different because I'm a lot more organized. At Upperman I was teaching 2 preps, and now I'm teaching 10 preps.
Wow.
So I have to be very organized in, who I'm talking to, knowing my students' names, and also knowing which class they belong to.
Right.
And it's also, self-paced. I do have due dates, but they can also work ahead. So I have students who are a couple modules ahead for those students who are, just flying through the program and who are excelling in math. So they have that option as well to kind of be more challenged. And so it's just a lot more organization on that part.
Yeah.
Where I have to know where each individual student is and their skill, where they are, and what they need to be successful versus just teaching one or 2 subjects where, most of my students are just, at the same level or
Right.
at the same pace.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about your background. Where are you from?
I was originally born in Florida.
Okay.
And I lived in Florida for like 12 years, the first 12 years of my life. My dad's born and raised in Florida, and my mom immigrated to Florida when she immigrated from South Korea.
Wow.
So after Florida, we moved to Clarksville, Tennessee,
Right.
where my oldest brother was stationed at when he was in the Army.
Okay.
And then we stayed in Clarksville. My parents still live in Clarksville. And I went to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville for college.
Great.
And I majored in math there. And it was at a job fair as a teacher job fair that I went to, and Putnam County was there.
Oh, wow.
And I got the information from Putnam County. I looked them up. I applied for a secondary math position, and about like a month later, Billy Stepp called me for an interview. So,
Wow.
yeah, so I ended up in Cookeville after all those places.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how do you like Cookeville?
I like Cookeville. I love the outdoors here, the hiking available, and I like that it's that there's things to do here, but it's not too big, it's not too small. It's a
Right.
good-sized city.
Yeah. Now, so you talk about you majored in math at University of Tennessee, and have you always wanted to be a teacher? I mean, was that always on your radar, was to be a teacher?
It was always on my radar. From when I was like in second grade, I was like, I love teachers. I would love to be a teacher. And then in high school, I really started to love math. And so I just put 2 and 2 together. And at the end of the day, I just loved school. I loved my teachers in high school. I was grateful for the learning and the experiences that they gave me. And I admired them. And I always had it in the back of my mind. And when I went to UT, I was just majoring in math. And the first week of school was like it was meant to be. Someone came in and talked about the Vols Teach program at UT and how you can just add this in as a minor to your math or science major, and then you'd have your teacher license too, as following the program.
Right.
So I signed up for Vols Teach, and it all fell together, and I got to do both my passions, solving math equations and teaching students.
Awesome. You going to be watching the ball game this weekend?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I'm rooting for UT. I hope they make it.
Yeah.
I'm always rooting for UT.
Awesome. What do you think is some of the challenging things that you face as far as teaching goes? And, online may have a different challenge than, say, kids in the classroom, but what are some of the challenges that you face as a teacher?
Some of the challenges that I face, there's a lot of resentment towards math. And
There is, because I'm one who hates it. Yes, I never took math.
yeah, so
Of resentment toward math. That's I've never really heard it put that way.
and so I'll have students who come into the classroom,
Yeah.
and they'll just be like, I don't want to learn it. I can't do it. So that's a hard thing that I have to overcome each year with my students. Of, how can I show them that math is doable. It's applicable to their life in some way, and it will eventually help them into their adulthood as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the biggest challenges, is just that math has such a bad rep, even though it's so cool. Not everyone thinks it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then some other challenges, because I don't see those students face-to-face every day, I have to rely on email communication, phone calls home. So that becomes a different type of communication with my students too, and and luckily, there are like facilitators at every school that I can communicate with, that can communicate with the students, but I try to communicate directly with the students as well. So I think that's one of the challenges I face with like the virtual learning. And then, the students who are at the Vital School full time, we have the ability to, get them in person and get them working in person. So that makes that process a lot easier.
Yeah. What do you like most about teaching?
What I like most about teaching, I love getting to work with students, specifically with math, because I just love math. And I love getting students to be able to solve a problem correctly and having that like moment where they're like, oh, it makes sense. Something interesting that I get to do is the way I proctor my students when they take a test in middle school, I have them share their screen and unmute themselves, and I get to listen to them while they're testing, which I think is a very unique experience. And they're able to sit there and kind of talk more because they're at home through their problems. And even today I had a student just go like, oh, I get it now. I just realized what this problem is asking. And things like that, that's what's so rewarding about this job. And what I love about teaching is being able to share my love of math, getting students to maybe love math a little bit too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you see yourself 5 years down the road still teaching in the Vital program? Or would you ever want to get back into the classroom?
As of now, I would love to stay in the Vital program. I love the organization. I love that I get to teach so many preps because I get to see how everything connects. And I also like that I have so much variety in my day with teaching 7th grade math standards to teaching 11th grade math standards. And so it's challenging, and I really enjoy that challenge.
Awesome. All right, Jessica Jackson, the High School Teacher of the Year for the Vital program. Congratulations again. And,
Thank you.
You've got that moniker now for a year. You're the Teacher of the Year. I mean, do you go around, giving the wave and
the
all
wave,
that?
yeah.
Again, congratulations. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, turning to sports, it's been a big year already for the Upperman bowling team. The boys and the girls both won the districts. Yes, the girls traveled to Lebanon and captured the district title a week or so ago, and then the boys just this week captured the district title at our own Bowling World right here in Cookeville. Both of them will be hosting the regions in January. And joining us now is Upperman bowling coach Brent Green. And Coach, congratulations, 2 district championships in the same season. You must be proud of your bowlers.
Oh yes, very, very proud. It's one of only 3 times the girls have ever won the district championship. The boys have won it several times, so it's nice to have both of them win it in the same season.
Now, how do you develop a district championship winning program in bowling?
Repeat bowlers who come back year to year, and then bowlers who take leadership roles on our team.
Yeah. Probably doesn't get a whole lot of the publicity that a lot of the other sports does, but how do you get kids to come out and try out? And I mean, kind of what's the process of putting your team together?
Word of mouth from the bowlers that we currently have is probably the biggest way that we get bowlers to join our team. Yet we're a cooperative program between Upperman and Cookeville, so Cookeville bowlers can bowl on the Upperman High team.
Awesome.
There have been a lot of CHS teachers this year promoted bowling, and I've had several join because of that.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Now, how long have you been the coach?
I think for 18 years, the entire time that we've had a bowling program.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What made you want to get into bowling or coach bowling?
I'm a bowler myself.
Okay.
I've been in bowling for a while. 18 years ago, there was a group of kids from Cookeville who approached the director of schools, and he said, for us to start a bowling program, you need a school teacher to start that. And through word of mouth, I believe through Corby King, they knew I was a bowler, and he turned the children to me, and since then it's just been growing.
Wow, that's great. So the district tournaments were held. Now you're going to get to host the regions. Do you have a date yet for that?
Not yet. It will be before January 15th, but here in Cookeville at Bowling World.
Awesome. And that'll be the boys and the girls.
The boys and the girls. Boys will be one day, the girls will be a different day.
And then they move on from state. From that point, they have to win regions in order to go to state?
After regions is sectionals,
Okay.
kind of like any other sport, sectionals,
gotcha.
and then there's the team state in Smyrna.
In Smyrna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to high school with David Schnell from Savannah, and so I know that they've always had a very successful bowling program.
Yes.
But now I can say, hey, look at Cookeville. I mean, look at Upperman. Look at Putnam County. We've got a successful bowling program too.
Yes. David Schnell is synonymous. It's like Dana McWilliams in basketball around here. That's David Schnell in bowling in that area of Tennessee.
Yeah. Now, tell us a little bit about the makeup of the team. Let's start with the girls. Is it a senior-laden team? Do you have a lot of repeat bowlers like you were talking about?
I do have a lot of repeat bowlers, but fortunately for us, we do not have any seniors on our girls' team this year.
Okay.
So if they all return next year, we'll have the same team and maybe a few more join.
Awesome.
So that's a good thing to look forward to.
Yeah. What about the boys?
The boys, we have 3 seniors this year,
Okay.
but most of those will be returning.
Awesome. Well, I know we've got some of the players here, and we want to talk to them, but anything else as far as the bowling program, or, how do you get sponsorship? I mean, what are some of the costs associated with, coaching the bowling team?
Well, we do have to rent our facility that we use.
Uh-huh.
So there is the cost there, and uniforms like anything else, but a lot of the cost, like any other sports, the participants themselves incur that.
Okay. Do you have fundraising events? Or?
We do some fundraising things, we have done it in the years past. In the last few years, we have not. We've just done a fee for the bowling, and that's covered it.
Have you tried to get the UCR Media Network to come out and, do one of your bowling matches?
I have not. I would like to do that, but I have
Let's
not.
see some live stream. Let's
Yeah.
see some bowling matches on live stream. That would be pretty cool.
Maybe a few of the bowlers I have play baseball as well. Maybe they can get them to do that.
Yeah. Well, Brent Green, congratulations on district championships. Hopefully you'll be adding region and sectional championships, and who knows, maybe a state championship there too.
That would be great.
Thanks for being with us.
All right.
And we are talking to some of the district champion Upperman bowling players, teammates. What do you call just bowlers, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a good team.
Yeah. And what is your name?
Olivia Noggle.
Olivia. And how long have you been bowling on the Upperman team?
Since freshman year, I'm a junior, so 3 years.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
So how exciting is it to win district this year?
Honestly, I've never done this before, so it's beyond exciting. I'm very proud of the team that I'm with. I think that we've gone so far as a team.
Yeah. So how did you get into bowling?
My brothers have gotten to it, so then I had a sister my senior year, or her senior year, my freshman year. She was like, "It's my senior year, you should definitely bowl with us." And I was like, "I don't want to bowl, no." And so then I was like, "You know what, fine, I'll do it for your senior year." And I ended up loving it and ended up doing it all 3 years.
Awesome. How do you think y'all can do in the regions?
I think we can have a really good chance. Our team has grown so much, and I think that we could do this and make it to sectionals.
Yeah. Are you excited that you're going to get to host it? It's going to be at Bowling World?
I am. It definitely calms my nerves, definitely, but I think we can do this.
Now, will you have some fans come out, some family come out and watch?
I think my family is going to be able to watch it, thank goodness. It would definitely be a lot better and a lot less nerve-wracking with them there.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us.
Of course.
All right. And who do we have next? What is your name?
Callie Patton.
Callie Patton. Callie, how long have you been on the bowling team?
This is my second year. I'm a sophomore.
Okay. I think I know, somebody named Jacob Patton and James. Probably know those folks just a little bit. So what about winning district? I mean, how exciting is that?
It's pretty crazy. I honestly didn't think we'd get here. We started off a little rocky, but we grew as a team, and I'm very proud of us.
Now, has there anybody in your life been a bowling influence that kind of got you, into bowling?
A couple people actually. One would be Jacob Patton. He definitely just supported me. My grandpa, James Patton, he was also a big supporter. My best friend, Olivia, she's always been by my side and encouraged me to be better.
Now, how much practice do you put in?
As much as I can, honestly. I try to be there at least 3-4 times a week, just trying to get better every day.
Yeah. And what's the best game you've ever bowled?
Probably when we went to qualify for state, I think it was a 255.
Wow, that's awesome. So how do you feel about getting to host the region here in Cookeville at Bowling World?
It's definitely a lot less nerve-wracking to know that we're familiar with the lanes and are able to bowl a little better than other houses.
All right. Well, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to talk to some of the guys now. Come on in here. Somebody step forward. And this guy's a little taller. Yeah. And what is your name?
Carson Holroyd.
All right, Carson. And what year are you in school?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Okay. So just talk about winning the district. How cool is that?
Oh, it's amazing. I just started bowling last year, actually. Just instead of just going bowling with family, just for fun, I just started getting into it. It's definitely a good thing that we won. We're much better here. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
For it.
You kind of got a home alley advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. So just talk a little bit about the team. The coach was talking about you've got 3 seniors on the team. Do you guys kind of hang out and bowl together?
We do. There's a league on Saturday morning that a bunch of us go to. It's basically like a youth league. Mm-hmm. We all go to it at Bowling World, always there. It's just basically practice. And then we're on top of practicing for just regular school on top of it.
Yeah. Now, how did you get into bowling, man? What got you started?
Actually, I grew up in Southern California with my family. My family's been bowling for however long my dad's been alive. So, I mean, he got me into it. And then once we moved here, we found out there was a bowling team. Mm-hmm. And then my last year, junior year, we decided to step it up and actually get more into it instead of just going for fun sometimes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. What's your best game?
So I think in like the actual like district and all that and all like matches, it's 250. But like my highest game throughout my whole life is 297.
Wow, so close to a 300 game. So close. Yeah. All right. Well, good luck in the regions.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Step on in here. What is your name?
Caden Holward.
All right. And how long have you been on the bowling team?
This is my second year. I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. All right. So being a sophomore, kind of one of the younger guys, I mean, how was it to win district this year?
It was an amazing feeling. I didn't think it would happen, but it happened.
So talk a little bit about how the competition works. You know, how do you go about winning district? Is it total number of pins? I mean, what determines who the district champion is?
It really just determines on how well the entire team performs. If a few of them do not do good as normal, the entire thing would be off.
How many scores do they count?
I have no idea.
Yeah. You just go out there and bowl.
Exactly.
So who got you into bowling?
My dad as well. Carson's my brother, and we just joined at the same time.
Yeah.
Had fun.
Coach was saying that, you know, for the boys, it's kind of almost expected. You guys have won district quite a bit. So as a sophomore, do you plan on continuing that tradition?
I do. It's 2 more years, 2 more districts.
All right. What about a region?
3 more.
All right. I like it. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. And last but not least, what is your name? You can step a little closer. What is your name?
Braden Green.
Braden, what year are you in school?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. All right. We had a sophomore, junior, senior. So just talk about winning districts. Did you think you guys would win it when you got into it?
Well, this year I knew we had a lot better chances than last year. First 2 years we fell short of it. We got second place both years to Cumberland County, which they had a very good team those 2 years. Mm-hmm. This year our biggest threat is, I guess is what you could say, Sparta got knocked out in the first round by Lebanon. And then, so this year we knew it was a little bit easier of a path, but I definitely had a good feeling this year.
So who will be some of your stiffest competition in the region?
I've heard names of Mount Juliet, and I know Green Hill got knocked out. That was a shock. But the biggest one, in my opinion, would be Mount Juliet.
Okay. Do you feel good? I mean, you guys rolling the ball pretty good heading into regions? I
feel good, and I know most of the boys are feeling pretty good about our lineups, and everybody that has been bowling consistent lately is. I'm sure they're all feeling great.
Well, now you've got a little time. You've got till January before you host the regions. So my guess is during winter break you're probably going to spend some time at Bowling World.
Yes, for sure.
What's your best game that you've rolled?
My best game was actually this year. It was a regular season match. It was a 279.
Oh, great. Well, congratulations. And congratulations on district and to all of the bowlers representing Upperman. Congratulations on your district championships and good luck in the regions.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So I've got a question for you. What do you want for Christmas? Well, we posed that same question to some kindergarten students at Baxter Primary, Jerry Whitson and Burks, and this is what they had to say. Check it out.
Christmas is a playhouse. What I want for Christmas is a pink heated blanket. What I want for Christmas is a go-kart. What I want for Christmas is a black and gold little Lamborghini. Christmas is a rabbit. I want for Christmas a PS5. Little iPad Mama Surprise Guinea Pig and a Barbie Dream House. I want for Christmas is a bike. I want a Barbie dream house and also a Barbie camper and Barbie. My favorite thing about Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas?
The boat. The boat. What I want for Christmas is to see Santa Claus. What I want for Christmas is a Furby and a Furlet.
I want Christmas. I want Yankees for Christmas.
I want a toy boat. A dinosaur and it smells and it has a mountain trail.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want a Pikachu pillow. I want a Pikachu pillow.
Okay. What would you like for Christmas?
A strawberry bicycle.
What do you want for Christmas?
I want a mini tree, like a little tree.
What do you want for Christmas?
On must try you have to try, you have to try.
What would you like for Christmas? What would you like, dear? A dog? Okay. What would you like for Christmas?
A dog.
Any kind of dog?
Chihuahua.
What would you like for Christmas?
All the wicked dolls.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want a red costume. But it was from the Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
And we're going to say I want.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want a Barbie's dream house.
How are you? What would you like for Christmas?
Makeup.
Hi.
Hi.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want an axolotl for Christmas. I want to go for Christmas.
Hey.
Hey.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want a Spider-Man bird. I want a Spider-Man bite.
Yes. That'd be awesome. All right, thank you. What would you like for Christmas?
Yes. A Barbie house.
Okay. Thank you. What would you like for Christmas?
I want a sandwich.
Say that one more time.
I want a sandwich.
Okay, thank you.
A Barbie dream house. I really want for Christmas a drone. I really want for Christmas is a Barbie. I want a Christmas tree. You want a Christmas tree?
What do you want for Christmas?
Car. I want for Christmas is a Barbie dream house. I mean a dog set. I want a Hot Wheel garage. I want a Lamborghini. I want a unicorn.
unicorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want a Barbie greenhouse. I want a flush and milk it. I want Hot Wheels for Christmas. I want a car for Christmas.
What did you want?
A car.
A car. Okay.
I want a car. A duck. I want a Barbie. I want animals. I want blocks.
You want what?
Blocks.
Ah. Okay. What do you want for Christmas?
Barbie. I want a Barbie. I want Barbie. I want Barbie. I want cookies. I want cookies.
What do you want for
cars.
Christmas? What? Cars.
I'll make that a Spider-Man. Or a car. And I love Spider-Man. Avenger.
Avenger? All right.
I want to Avenger car with the person go inside of the seat. I want a Grinch doll. I want a cat. I want a PlayStation and a toy. I want Hot Wheels. Because this is a set of unicorns. I want a tablet for Christmas.
Well, there's been a great deal of Christmas activity going on this week. All the students have been dressing up at the various schools. We've seen the Grinch, we've seen Santa Claus, and right here at the central office, we've seen a lot of caroling. It's been awesome. But right now we're going to wrap up the show, and as we do, we're going to check out some of the caroling from Cane Creek. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless.